Hi and welcome to this live Forex strength and weakness table video. My name is John. I'll be taking you through the charts this Friday, the 14th of October. Here you can see we have the live Forex strength and weakness tables in front of us. We have two tables. One is the trend traders table and the other is the day traders table. These are the same studies, just highlighting different time frames. So our trend traders is our higher time frame and the day traders is our lower time frame. You'll see here that some currencies are highlighted in green. These currencies are showing us that, or the highlighted currencies are showing us that there is confluence between the two trading time frames. The highlighted currencies are where we're going to be focusing our attention in the videos, and these tables are updated every 15 minutes 24/7, so wherever you are, anytime, anywhere, you can access these live Forex strength and weakness tables. So what are they showing us today? Well, it's showing us there's been a bit of a change in the market from yesterday, where the dollar has gone from being S1 on both charts. If I just roll back to the 30 days rolling Forex strength and weakness tables, you can see here that the dollar was S1 in the mornings, and then in the afternoon it started to fade away, and then this morning on the trend traders it's gone down to S2 and completely left the day traders table. So significant move there for the US dollar, as we've seen it so strong for so long, but it's started to find its way out of the tables for the time being. What's happened though? Well, pound has actually re-emerged as a strong currency. So it was actually on the weak side of things a while back. If we just again scroll down to the historical tables, you can see on Wednesday it was topping the day traders chart as the weakest, and that has been flipped since, and yesterday it appeared as S1 on the day traders table, even S3 in the morning, and now it's on S1 on the trend traders and the day traders table. So pound looking like the strongest currency at the moment. Second strongest is the dollar on the trend traders, but euro is the third strongest. On the weak side of things, then we've got W1 as Aussie on the trend traders, but W3 on the day traders. That has changed as well, because Aussie was W1 yesterday, but we've seen that it started to fade away on that weakness in the short term. Yen has really appeared as weak, so it's topping the day traders table, but coming in at W3 on the trend traders table, but that weakness being reflected sort of in the risk of the market at the moment. So we're going to kick it off with pound Aussie, but before we do, we're going to check on our Forex economic calendar. You can see that we've had data out of China already, but today we have US retail sales at 1:30 p.m. and then at 3 p.m. we have the US Michigan consumer sentiment. So really important data this afternoon. If you are interested in more in-depth fundamental analysis, if you come over to the services tab, hit the calendar and economic forecasts button here, and you'll come all the way down to the bottom of the screen where you'll see this banner, which is a for News Squawk. If you follow this link here on the banner, you can have a 7-day free trial. Going back to the live Forex strength and weakness tables, then what can we see? Well, pound Aussie is going to be the one we're going to start off with. So let's jump into that. Let's just bring in pound Oz. Here we go. So pound Aussie, you can see the strength coming back into the market recently, breaking through multiple levels of interest. We actually had a retest of a higher time frame trend line here. You can see this kind of overall pattern there where price has been making these significant lows. We've failed to close below the trend line, close back within, and then we've started to see price push to the upside here for pound Aussie. We've broken through the one spot 74 handle as well, which was some key lows, trading above that now, and it looks like price is heading towards the one spot 81.50 handle. Now, if I was to go to a lower time frame and I'll be looking for opportunities for price to move higher, I'd want to see price pull back first, and that's what we're getting here at the moment. We've had a very large extended move, but price is pulling back. Now the previous highs around about one spot 76.50. Okay, so those previous structure highs in here, we'll just pop a little line in there around about these highs, around about that one spot 76.50 could act as support going forward. Okay, you've also got the confluence with the 200 moving average here, which just rests slightly above at one spot 77.36. Now, if price does find support in and around this area, we are at another area of interest as well, which is the one spot 78.50. If I just zoom out, you'll be able to see that in more detail, which is all those highs just through here. So we are finding a little bit of support there. So if I was to go to a 4 hour actually and zoom right in, what can we see? Well, price is forming a pin candle in here, and look at the pullback phase there. So you've had a very aggressive, impulsive move. Look at the pullback, it's very shallow, very small candlesticks in range. That can quite often lead to an impulsive move higher. So if you were looking for the impulsive move higher from here, you know, price could then reach the one spot 81.50, and if we were to trade above one spot 81.50, then there's a lot of room to the upside, with one spot 91.50 being a key area of interest. So that's pound Aussie. Let's move on to the other charts of interest. So we're actually going to check out Euro Oz as well. Why are we checking on Euro Oz? Well, we've got Euro as the third strongest, Aussie as the first strongest on the trend traders, but W3 on the day traders and S3 on the day traders for Euro. So what can we see on Euro Aussie? Well, on this weekly chart, we can see that price is trading above the one spot 53 handle and breaking it above, and it looks like we're going to get a close above if the price remains to stay where it is this week. If it does, that could signal further upside. We've got this resistance trend line running through here. We've also got previous structure highs which price may come into, but if I just go down into the daily time frame, you can see that price is starting to stall a little bit here, give us that consolidation. So will price pull back a little bit first and then continue to the upside potentially? So what you could look for is a move back down to the one spot 53 handle. If price wants to come back into here and we still saw everything on the tables that we do now, we could expect price maybe to try and trade to the upside there. Alternatively, a break above the highs at one spot 56.50 could lead price to move up towards that trend line resistance. Going on to our other chart of interest then, so let's jump over to our yens. Let's start on pound yen, S1 for pound on the trend traders, W3 for yen, topping the charts on the day traders though. So this is potentially for the day traders to look at for opportunities to the upside. Now, looking at the higher time frames here, we can see that on the daily chart there is a key area at 168. That is where price looks to be heading at the moment. We're very close to that area, about 140 pips away from that area. So price may want to go and retest that by the end of today. A break above 168, and what we've got above is a long-term trend line. So if I just go up to a weekly time frame, you can see here this long-term trend line stemming all the way back from 2008. That could be an area where price wants to head towards, which is around about the 174 handle when you look left. Okay, so that could be where price is heading for pound yen. We recently found support at the 149 handle, which we actually touched upon in previous videos, price finding support at that key area. We rallied up, pulled back, found support again. Where did we find support? The 161 handle and 200 moving average confluence, and price started to push back to the upside. Going on to the 4 hour time frame, we can see that price actually forming a slight consolidation in here, and if price was to reject this low where it's currently rejected at the moment, we could expect a little sharp breakout move towards that key area of the 168 handle. So you could be looking for some very small short-term moves if you are a day trader. So if you look at the hourly, you can see that price is in this consolidation, and at the moment we've tried to break through, but buyers have pushed price back within that range. So we could expect maybe price to head towards the 168 handle. Finally then, we're going to go on to Euro Yen. We'll just bring back the live Forex strength and weakness tables. We can see that Euro Yen At the bottom of the trend traders table, but we know that yen is topping that day traders table, which could signal that we can see a little bit more of a move to the upside. The only problem we've got is that price is resting at this 144 resistance handle, so that could put you off slightly due to the fact that we are at a key area of resistance. However, if we were to trade through that, like the live forex trading from weakness tables is suggesting, and we break above this high here at 145.70, we could see price trade all the way up to the 150 handle. If we go to a 4-hour time frame here, what would I want to see? Well, I'd want to see some kind of consolidation like it is doing now. What I would rather see is price sort of consolidate here or even pull back. So if we get a consolidation and then price breaks out of that consolidation, that could signal further upside. Or if price was to trade lower slightly, you can see that we have a little bit of structure going on down here, which is around about 142.50. So if price was to come back into that little area there, that could also spark some interest for further long opportunities. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching this video update. If you are watching this at a later date and are interested in becoming a member or interested in the other services that are available to you, please head over to charlesclifton.co.uk. All the information is in the description box below. You can come to charlesclifton.co.uk, get a trial period for £1 and see if the services are right for you. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to speak to you soon.